guys, it's Elise, so you probably all know by now, but I have one eye bigger than the other. No, the real thing is, yesterday I put up a video about how excited I was about the LM5 The Tour Australia, and this morning a statement was put out with, thanks Mocha, with new tour dates for Australia. Now before you guys start like going, Elise, why the hell are you sad? There's a whole situation which Jamie and I will get into, that's why Jamie is here. But we are sad, and we're allowed to be sad. Now, we get the show was not cancelled. It's not like they're not coming at all. The problem with it is that we had spent a lot of money to go. Because we were going to Sydney, which is no problem. If we just had Sydney, we wouldn't be sad, as sad, I guess. But because we're going to Brisbane, we still are, I guess. Brisbane and Melbourne, there's flights, there's accommodation, you know, there's the ticket. Let's put that in there too. Like, it's sad. There's a lot of money that we've already paid, and then Jamie will probably tell you about this, but there's more to it.
So it's on top of that, like, it's a month out from the show, which is really inconvenient. Like, we both, as you know, work, so we've put in leave and like we've taken time off, and like on top of that, flights, like to change flights, it's another $200 each just to change the flights that we have.
Yeah. And
then on top of that, we have the accommodation, which we can't cancel from at the moment, from what we know, which is $200 each. So, and then having to pay another $200 for the accommodation again is just so much money, like $600 each. It's minimum.
It's a massive inconvenience. Like, we are so lucky to have tour dates. Like, I get that the US right now do not have any tour dates. Brazil, all these places do not have a tour date.
Latin America.
Yeah, like they do not have a tour date. But for us Aussie mixers, we're so close. Like, I just put out a video talking about how excited I was for outfits and how I bought everything, and like...
And I just wanted to like point out as well, like, it's like we haven't been allowed to be sad either. Because, like, I've been on Twitter all afternoon, and the response that, so, like, we have expressed that we're, like it's a month out, so, like, we were
super excited, yeah.
Like, we expressed that we weren't, like, there's a few Aussie mixers that expressed that they were not happy that it changed because it, like, inconvenienced them. Yes, we are happy that they're getting promo, trust me. Yeah. Like, Elise is the first person that will jump at the chance to having promo.
Absolutely. Like, RCA are doing a fantastic job at the moment. Like, they are throwing bounce back at us, like, through our throats, in our brains. Like, everyone's talking about bounce back, which is exactly what I was talking about in, like, my Psycho Let's Talk video. But now, it's like, well, now there's an inconvenience to a tour that was already planned, you know? These singles coming out, they're going to do a promo tour for it, fantastic. But why couldn't they do a promo tour in Australia while that was happening? Like, there's all these things that come into my head, like, why cancel it, you know? Well, it's not cancel, reschedule, let's put it that way.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, the nasty, not, like, it's not nice, like, tweets at the people that are disappointed, because, like, there's, like, especially, like, people that have spent, like, heaps of money on accommodation and flights,
like us, yeah.
have got, like, questions and queries, and they're upset. And, like, hearing a promo tour, like, sometimes some people don't think that's a good enough excuse, because you can also do it, as Elise said, in Australia, which, like, we don't want to sound ungrateful, because that's not what we want to sound. No. But the people calling people selfish for... they don't know how much money people have put into it. Like, I was reading through comments of people that, like, have spent thousands of dollars to go and book accommodation and flights, and, like, some people can't even get to the dates in December.
Yeah, like, I'm going to shout her out now. Jord, who is an amazing mixer, so supportive, was so excited to go to the Adelaide date, I'm pretty sure. And now she has something on in December on that date. So, like... how bad is it for her? She's like a top mixer, and like she can't even go now. Like, Jamie and I are lucky that it's in December, like it's around my birthday, which is exciting, but you know, like, I'm lucky that I don't have anything planned in December already, you know?
This video, we know, will probably get mixed responses from everyone, and like, it was originally like Elise's, we were originally angry and upset.
Yeah.
Now it's more like we have to look at the practical side of it and like money. And I just feel like it's going to be a big loss. It could be a really big loss of people, because it's not just like, oh, your tickets are valid. Like, people need to exchange it. So like a lot of people will get refunds, and like as much as it's more promo, it may lose just as many people as they promote to.
And like another thing that was in the back of my head is I was really concerned about how none of the dates on the Australian tour, like you log on to Ticketek, none of them said allocation exhausted, which means there's no tickets available for a certain section. So that also played in my head, like, or maybe they need more time to sell tickets. Although obviously it's for bounce back, there's always that thing like, oh, they need to sell more tickets.
Yeah.
So like no one wants to go on stage and have a half empty arena, you know? So it's sad. It really is. I don't know where all the mixes are from the Sydney Glory Days tour. But obviously they're not buying tickets. And in saying that, when I was logging on and looking at all the comments under the post that Little Mix put, there was like mums saying, oh my god, my daughter's going to be so excited that they're coming. I'm like, they've been coming since April. Like, where have you been? So obviously some people don't know that they're actually coming, which is really sad. So I don't know, we need like television ads or something for that, because there's a real issue right there.
And we also like get it that like it's only been announced like 2 months ago, so like technically like it's not that big of a deal that it's changed, because usually tickets are announced like a year in advance.
Sure.
But like it's still just,
It's just that we've put money into it. That's why it's sad.
it's a lot of time and money and effort.
Yeah, like if we were going to one date in our home state, we'd do fine.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it's in December, okay, we'll just have to use our ticket for December. No problem. But it's the fact that we are taking the time to fly and do different shows, that's where the problem lies. Like, I've spent so much money on just outfits. Like, obviously I could just wear the outfits again, but my thing is, there's going to be new looks that I might want to do, you know? So, yeah. It's just... Things go out of style, okay?
We were really lucky because our flights we booked them separately. So we booked our flights to Brisbane, like Brisbane back to Sydney, and then Sydney to Melbourne back to Sydney. But if we had have done it the way we were going to plan it, it would have gone Sydney then Brisbane to Melbourne. That wouldn't have worked, and we would have had to cancel it altogether, which would have been another $300.
Yeah, and then if, say, we couldn't do any of the cancelling or whatever, we'd just have to go and just have a holiday for no reason with no concerts, and then rebook it and more money for later in the year. Like, no, Brenda.
We were lucky. But even saying lucky, like, it's still like another $600, which is...
It's sad. And like, we work so hard. Like, I just came home from work. I looked like I'd been run over by a truck. And I was like, now I have to go home, film this video that I'm always, like, someone's going to take the wrong way. And I'm starving.
And we're going to get food straight after this.
And, like, we're going to a movie soon, which is a really sad movie. It's Trixie's movie.
We're going to just be crying.
So... we're just not in the greatest mood, and Aussie mixers are allowed to be sad. If you see someone on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, ranting about how upset they are or disappointed, that's a fantastic word. Let them rant. Feel sorry for them. Send them their condolences. Whatever you want. Like, we're allowed to be sad. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say.
This is my final word.
Okay.
Mixers are supposed to be supportive of each other, and
Fantastic.
if, like, for example, it was happening to you and you were like, there's a lot of the people there, they like don't live in the main cities, that they have to travel and they've planned to travel. If it was happening to you, you would feel the exact same way. And you need to
put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in my shoes, alright? I've got things to go to, right? It's all happening. Mockers at the door. So if you aren't aware, the new dates... they're starting in Perth this time. Woo. That's Saturday the 7th of December at RAC Arena, or is that RAC Arena? I don't know. On Tuesday the 10th of December, they'll be in Adelaide at the AEC Arena. Friday the 13th of December, they'll be in Melbourne Arena. Guess we'll be there too. Saturday the 14th of December, they'll be in Sydney at Kudos Bank Arena. We will be there. And then Monday, the 16th of December, they'll be at Brisbane Entertainment Centre, and we will be there. So yeah, and also Robinson will still be the opening act, which is fantastic as well.
Awesome.
So you have more time to learn Robinson songs, so that's pretty epic. That's it, really. So all those videos I've made talking about they were less than a month away.
They don't count.
I've got to change my whiteboard above my bed to bring it back down. So I spent $300 on a fucking vlog camera that I don't really need until December. Okay, so
Mocha.
we should probably go because Mocha's going to get really angry. But again, we're allowed to be angry, and we'll see you.
We support Little Mix and their promo. That's
Yeah,
our last.
give us the promo, Brenda. Give us the promo.
And I'm excited to see, because there must be something big coming if they're cancelling a whole like leg of tour. There has to be something big coming.
There's a storm coming, and I'm fucking ready, but I'm sad still, and I'm allowed to be. So yeah, we're gonna go.
We love you guys, and
Yeah. Let me know down below what you think. Would you be the same way? I don't know. Let me know. I want to read stuff. Alright. So don't make me feel bad. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bada bing bang.